Shalom, this is GMS 100 sit-downs coming back with a lesson. Want to give all praises, glory, and the highest honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect out there spreading this word in sincerity and in truth all over the four corners of the earth. This is going to be a quick lesson concerning Egyptology and all this bull crap. Basically showing you with one verse that the Bible warns you of these things. First, you have to consider that when we read the scriptures and look at the country of Egypt now, what we see is that the nation that was once in there, the nation of Mizraim, is not there anymore. Those people are, as you call today, the Sudanese people. They are not in that country no more. Basically, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai, they got sifted their asses out of that kingdom, out of that country. Their kingdom fell because if you go into the country today, you won't see the Egyptian religion. You won't see that. You will see Christianity and you will see Islam. So these people and their beliefs and their country got destroyed, and it became desolate. Because back in the days it wasn't like that. This was a land that was fruitful. It bare fruit. So it bears so much fruit that even in the region that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob dwelt, there was a famine, and in Egypt there was not a famine because of Joseph. So this country, it was great, but the only reason that it was great is because the Most High wanted to show His power in that country by breaking it down, by destroying it, and showing the children of Israel that the power of Israel, which was back then called Al-Shaja, a terrible demon-like power, is the Most High Yahweh, man. That He is the power of Israel. That was His will to show. But to go back to the point, the Bible warns us of this, man. The Bible warns us of these fake gods, that have lion heads, dog heads, cat heads. You see? Crocodile heads. And all these things. Let me see if I can zoom in. Here you see a cat head. Here you see a swallow or a raven, however you want to call it. This is a beetle. This is a dog or whatever, crocodile. Another bird. I believe this is the scriptures speak about it also. Scriptures speak about this bird also. This is a bird that's gonna dwell in America, after the destruction. So, without further ado, I'm gonna go to the scripture that basically tells you, like, stay away from this belief, man. Stay away from this. And still, if we look into the world of Israel right now, what do we see? We see these dumbasses believing in Egypt, man. Following the ways of Egypt. But the funny thing is, they're pushing this belief, but ain't nobody going to Egypt, man. Ain't nobody going back to Africa. They calling themselves Kemet, but that's all fake, man. That's all nonsense. We aren't the children of Ham, which Kemet goes back to Ham, which means hot. We are not the children of them. We are the children of Shem. We are the children of Shem, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We ain't got nothing to do with Ham. Ham is gonna be our main taskmaster in the kingdom, but for now we have nothing to do with them, man. Because why? They sold us into slavery, man, for stupid shit, mirrors, and all kinds of dumb shit. Because why? The Most High brought them low because of what Canaan did unto Noah. Look upon his nakedness. We took over their land. We kicked their asses out. And the destruction that came upon Egypt to show his power. So this country is destroyed. The belief is destroyed. Their people are destroyed. If you look at the Sudanese people today, they're destroyed, man. Children with big ass bellies, swollen up, starving, day in and day out, flies in their eyes, no energy to pluck them out. This is the nation of Sudan. This is the nation of Egypt that Jake claims to be a part of. Let me see. So this is a letter to Jeremiah, chapter 1, also known as Baruch, chapter 6, in the Apocrypha, verse 21. Their faces are blackened through the smoke that cometh out of the temple. Yeah, because they do all kinds of sacrifices, man. They do all kinds of sacrifices. You have a temple in Egypt, Luxor, which is called the Temple of Karnak, where you see basically that whole temple was being built by Israelites, by slaves, Israelite slaves in that time, which they don't acknowledge that happened. Because if you talk to the people there, those Arabs, stinking Arabs, which stink that they are the real Egyptians, bugged out of their damn mind, they don't want to mention the children of Israel. They don't want to mention the children of Israel. It does not come out of their mouth. Their filthy, stinking mouth. If you start speaking about the children of Israel, they turn their heads. They don't want to talk about them. Meanwhile, they Muslims. They Muslims that push this Egyptian history. And when you speak about Moses, when you speak about Joseph, when you speak about the children of Israel, they get kind of irritated. So that shows you also, man, there's a spirit out there. The spirits of the Israelite still remain there. Also in the minds of the people, they get vexed. Like the scripture also says, the nations are angry, man. Because of what? Because of the children of Israel. Because in their Islam religion, they know that the chosen people are the children of Israel. And if they look back at the Egyptian history, they see that they got completely destroyed. Not they, but the land and the people that prior lived there, which they believe that they are those. They got annihilated, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. But if you go to that temple Karnak, you see that they had the whole rituals, from the Nile up to the altar, man. Which that altar that they have is built within it's built within they call it the sanctuary. It's built within a small temple, and within that temple you have an air conditioning system. By the way they build it. Now who built it? Israelites. Israelites were the real masons, man. Israelites were the real masons. You had Daniel also in the kingdom of Babylon instructing. You had Joseph instructing in the kingdom of Egypt. You see, you had our people in higher positions that would have their men building all these great things, man. So there's an air conditioning system in the sanctuary that only the Pharaoh and the high priest was allowed to come in. But they let Israelites build it. That's the funny thing. So they come out of the temples with a bunch of smoke, sacrificing. Verse 22. Upon their heads, it's like upon their bodies and heads sit bats, swallows, and birds. And cats also. And the cats also. By this ye may know that they are no gods, therefore fear them. By this ye may know that they are no gods, therefore fear them not, man. But still our people are simple enough to follow this Egyptian religion, man, that died off, man, thousands of years ago. 3000 BC to be correct. This whole religion has died off, man. And the Bible warns you not to believe in these things because it's fake. Some of y'all cats, in the nation of Israel, y'all need to read the book of Baruch, man. To get more understanding. Let me see. For this cause. Romans chapter 9 verse 17. Romans 9 and 17. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that thy name might be declared throughout all the earth. You see, so the Most High raised up the Pharaoh and made his kingdom great, by placing an Israelite within it, so that he could make his own name great, man, among the nations. By what? By destroying this great kingdom which was called Egypt. That's what the power of Israel did. That's what the power of Israel did unto this Hamitic nation. So yeah, man, that was it. Hope it was edifying. Another look at these false gods. To basically show you this is what the scriptures talk about, man. Upon their heads sit swallows, cats, birds, dogs. See? So with that, I'm going to say, Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, Shalom to the elect.